Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you all are having a fantastic day as always. I'm not going to do a Spanish intro today because I've been getting a lot of advertisements in Spanish and it's kind of freaking me out because I don't want my channel to be like in the Spanish section of YouTube. I mean, number one, most of my viewers are English speaking, or they do speak English at least as their dominant language. And also the ad rates for Spanish channels are like really low. So I'm gonna still speak it here and there, but not maybe for the intro, right? I always watch my own upload to make sure it's good. And I got a Spanish Colgate toothpaste ad. And I was like, holy crap. Anyway, doesn't really have anything to do with the upload. But today is, a little sad, but not really. We are saying our final goodbye to the OG 2020 Duramax. The time has come to trade her in. It's been sitting here for a few weeks. I've gone back and forth on what I should do. Should I keep it as an extra vehicle, do a build on it for a giveaway? But ultimately I decided let's change it up a little bit and get something I haven't had on the channel before. I have never built one of these yet, but it is a vehicle I have always wanted to build and play around with. And I know every vehicle I get, I say, oh, I've always wanted this, but it's true because I'm a car guy, a truck guy, I'm passionate. Like there's about 500 vehicles that I have always wanted at least to own for a little bit at one point in my life. And this truck is on that list for sure. If you are also a car and truck guy and you've always wanted a C5 Corvette, you're in luck because we are giving this one away. All you have to do is go to InChainDesigns.com where every $5 you spend gets you an automatic entry to win. You can get a Savage garage shirt, a Savage key tag, doesn't matter, all counts for the C5. Lamborghini Generation shirt, 717 Crest shirt, student driver shirt, Corvette Generation, Save the Manuals. Newest one over here, the Street Speed Seinfeld shirt. Great shirt, fantastic shirt. You gotta get one if you're into the sign and you like my channel. Don't forget, guys, we've got the detail spray as well, the 717 detail spray. Now, Curtis takes a bath with this every night and he loves it. You get a t-shirt for 25 bucks. That would get you 5 entries. A key tag for 10 bucks would be 2 entries, and so on and so forth. The C5 Corvette, and not only that, but 10 grand cash. 3 days left to enter to win that car. Good luck, guys. Link is down below. Well, here we go, babe.
That's really sad.
Say your goodbyes.
It makes it much easier with, the wheels being back to stock.
It doesn't, because it doesn't look so good. Yeah. The new High Country, yeah, well, that's what you said. That's fine. The new High Country is also amazing. We love it already. So, I mean, you love it.
But I do love this truck.
She's been a good truck. I can't lie, been a great truck. But with, taxes and everything, it makes more sense for me to get a new one really every year. But yeah, she was a good truck. Good truck for sure. Pulling into Whitmore, there's Beeve. And do you see the new truck yet? Well, it's right over there. Beaver just took this on trade. Buddy, this is sick.
These two guys.
Dad, that sounds about right. It's a Humvee.
It started earlier.
It's amazing.
Look at this thing.
Bro, how much?
I'll cut you a deal.
What are you talking about?
It's cheap.
Hey, I told you I just looked at all that land today.
I know.
Dude, I need a Hummer to drive around.
I'm
gonna open up my own safari on that 25 acres, buddy.
Like Lake Tobias.
Yeah, Lake Tobias, but cooler.
Yeah.
I'm talking like rhinos running around. You sign a waiver, there's rhinos everywhere.
Look how clean
there's
this
elephants
is,
running around. I know, we need a Humvee.
Miles.
This is, I'm into it, buddy, I'm into it.
1988.
Oh, yeah. See this, dude, I need to be cruising around.
Jump seats.
Oh, I love it. I'm into it.
Trade the Blazer?
Trade the Blazer in on this? You take the Blazer on trade? Cool. It's the truck version too.
It's a 2-door. You know what they do? They don't ever actually make 2-doors.
They just have the thing,
roof off. Because this is where the door would be, and this is just a boat.
I wonder if I could find one of the slant backs for it. You can. You get them on military websites.
You need this.
I didn't tell the vlog about it yet.
You need definitely a
cruising
utility vehicle.
Oh yeah, that'll be cruising around the property in this.
You cut some logs down, you throw on the back.
You get an injured rhino calf in there. You haul them around. Let me know.
Get you a number.
I'll advertise for you for free for a good deal.
We don't pay you now.
I know. It's funny that some people think. Some people think y'all pay me.
Every time I see that comment, I laugh so hard.
I never been paid
screenshot
a
it.
dime.
I screenshot it. I send it to Dane. Just give you good deals on cars.
I get good deals, but I get no money. People think I come here and like get paid to advertise. I just love you guys, especially you.
Are they ready to see the new car, the new truck?
They're right. I think they're ready.
Did you tell them what it was?
I didn't tell them what it was. It's probably going to be in the title, but in the thumbnail.
Yeah.
But it's freaking sweet.
We're pulling up. Ready?
Oh.
Around this corner.
Around that corner. Fly around there. It's really weird using paddle shifters in a truck and actually being into it. And it's big, don't get me wrong, you know, it's not a Corvette, but it handles its weight really well. Now, normally when I get a new vehicle, truck, car, whatever, I usually put on the POV cam and I bring you guys along for the first drive. But for this truck, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to wait a few days to give you, let's go back into drive, a more overall, you know, impression, really, after not just the initial excitement of getting it, because I can't help myself. You know, I get excited. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I get a new car. Like, this is my candy now as an adult, getting new vehicles. Like, what other truck can you do this in? And it's actually like properly fun. It's freaking, it's crazy. I really, really like it. It handles better than I thought it would. The only complaint I have, and we'll talk about why I held off on getting a Raptor for so long in a second, the only complaint really is the V6. Now, the performance is there, it's quick, it really doesn't have much turbo lag at all. It, you know, really I think goes well with the platform because it's not a very heavy engine. You know, it's a really good engine, it is, I can't lie. But it just, like, listen to it, here we go. It doesn't have that V8 character that I would love. And I loved the first gen Raptor. I couldn't afford one when they came out. You know, I loved it like everybody. Who didn't love the Raptor? And they still, you know, like, still, even if you complain about the V6 like I do, it's still a cool truck, right? But when the Raptor first came out, the first gen, I was like, holy crap, that truck is awesome. You know, pickup truck, I'm into that. Baja style, like a trophy truck, anyone can buy it, big V8, sign me up. Couldn't afford it. This was long before YouTube and everything else, so I couldn't afford one. And after a while, when I could, it was kind of old at that point. The new one was already out, and I was like, well, you know, maybe I'll get a new one someday, but I just wasn't in love with the V6. The way this truck drives is undeniably amazing. It really is. I mean, it really, truly is the best driving truck I've ever been in. You can't corner like this and have fun in any other vehicle, even like the ZR2. It does, and because that truck doesn't have the power this truck has, and it's tiny and it handles well, but it doesn't have the street manners either. This truck really does well on the street. I can't wait to see it off-road. Don't worry, you thought because I bought a 2020 Raptor that I wouldn't off-road it? Absolutely not. We are going straight to the farm. I already have a trip lined up. The truck is going in the swamp, in the creek, going in the air, over a jump. Don't worry, that's all happening, and I cannot wait for that. But the best way to sum it up is, it's a badass truck. It is a badass truck, and you feel cool driving it. I always talked about it on the channel, like, yeah, I'll get a Raptor, maybe an original, maybe a second gen, I don't know. But you guys know, when I say I'm going to do something on the channel, I always do it. You know, it took some years to get a Raptor, but I always do it. And I'm really glad I did, because after a couple of days, like, this is, I mean, it's tough for me. I would still pick a diesel because I like that. And I don't really know why. I don't tow a whole lot, but something about having a diesel truck for me, that's what I like. You know, that's where my heart is. But the Raptor is a close second. Like, if I didn't have a Duramax, it would be a Raptor. I do have a pretty huge announcement as far as, you know, us moving and getting land and all that good stuff. So I'll keep you guys updated as I know more. Nothing's set in stone yet. Basically, I'm getting a lot of land. So if I wanted a Hummer truck, I could definitely get one, and I'd have a lot more space than I have here. But yeah, the Raptor is very cool. You got the power outlet. You know, it's nice. The material quality is pretty good. It's truck-like, but it's pretty good. It is a truck. You got great storage in here. It's got a great camera system here. You got the 360 cam, trailer info, off-road stuff, off-road status. What is that other one? Raptor status. Oh, Raptor status. Pretty cool. Is it worth 72 G's? Yeah, I think in today's world, that's right on the money, and I think you're getting a lot for it. So, Raptor, welcome to the channel. You guys already know, and Gina already said this, every truck I get, what do I do, babe?
Immediate. You don't even have like trucks for 2 seconds and
no.
you're already changing the antenna.
Well, the antennas are just, why in 2020 do we still have this on trucks. Like, what is this? It seems to be a little bit different than a Chevy because it's the whole, it screws into the whole thing. Chevy, you just can screw it right on top. This one actually has to have the stud on it, or whatever you call it, and then it screws down in. But when you buy the antenna, you get all these adapters in there, and it should have the right one, so we'll figure it out. Here you go. After about $5 and 15 seconds, you are looking way better. Raptor in good shape. Basically, I love the Raptor. Well, I shouldn't say I love it yet, but I really, really like it, and not, you know, the initial excitement of getting a new vehicle. I've had it for a few days now, so I really can form a pretty good opinion. And I really, really do like it. And it's almost, it pains me to say it because, again, I did hold off for so long on getting one, you know, and I said, like, oh, I don't like the V6, and, you know, the new Raptor isn't as cool as the old one, but I can't lie. It's a really, really great truck. As for my plans with it, you know, not going to keep it forever, but we are going to do a really fun build with it, and then maybe a giveaway, like for Christmas time, somewhere in that time frame. But, you know, I'll have some fun with it and see where I want to go. Other than the Raptor, we do have the beautiful, gorgeous, timeless 1963 Corvette Stingray back in the garage as well. Rich took me to pick it up, and by the way, he is all ready for a drive in this car. So we're gonna take him out, and then we're gonna let him get behind the wheel. And, you know, not like let him, of course he can drive it. Rich can drive whatever he wants. He's gonna get behind the wheel, and I think he's going to love it. Before we get into that, though, it did get a few new pieces. It got a new hood latch. It got a new little door bezel piece, whatever this is right here. I don't know what that does, just decoration maybe. But it got on that side, it got not a new one, but the internals replaced. The turn signal stalk has been fixed. It was all like loose and didn't really work. And then the front little parking lights now are working where they didn't before on the bottom. So it's 99.9%. We're just waiting on one little part for the carburetor, and then she'll be like literally perfect. I was kind of worried. Honestly, I was a little bit worried with this car. I was like, well, you know, it is older, it's different than what you're used to, and I've always wanted one, and it was my ultimate like dream car. It's super cool, but would I get tired of it? You know, would the coolness of an old car wear off after I had it? And I have to say, after having it for not that long, but after a few weeks, like, I just love it more and more. It is so freaking pretty. Looking at it alone is like enough. You almost don't have to drive it, but then you drive it, it's even cooler. It's just a really, really unbelievably good looking car. The design is timeless, and everyone who comes over, people that, you know, my family, friends, whatever, that don't even really like cars, aren't into cars, people see this and they like are in love with it. And everywhere you drive it, man, through the neighborhood, wherever, everyone's giving thumbs up. And check this out. I almost forgot to talk about it. Check out what I found. Actually, before I show you, you guys used to send me license plates when I had a P.O. box. Long story with the P.O. box, like the post office hated me because I got thousands of pieces of mail. So they shut me down and said I had to get like a bigger thing, and it was like a whole big deal, and basically they didn't want to deal with me. So I gave up on the P.O. box. I might open one back up. But every license plate that you guys sent me, I have kept over the years, from my old apartment to my second house we were gonna get, and then it didn't work out, and then we came here. But I've kept the license plates that you guys sent me, every single one, in this box. Now, I haven't done a good job of displaying them, but I've kept every single one because they meant a lot to me. You know, the fact that you guys would send me stuff. I think one fell out. What is this? Yeah, Missouri, but very cool. And when I get my like forever home here in a couple of years, I will build a big display and have them all up on the wall. But I started thinking, I was like, well, maybe I could find a cool old one for the Stingray, you know, and maybe I could get lucky and find one from the 60s. So I start looking. Rich and I we started looking. And wouldn't you know it, one of you guys sent me a really cool 1963 plate from California. Now, how badass is that? Now, obviously I have to run a real plate on the car, but I'll drive around with this. I'll keep my real one in the car. I kind of feel like no cop's gonna give you trouble in something like this, especially because all my paperwork and everything is legit, so the car is fine. But that is super freaking cool to drive around with. California plate from 1963, the year of the car, the plate's black. I mean, that is just cool. So I got really lucky, and if you're still watching the channel, whoever sent that plate, thank you. And it gets to be on the car. Like, that's freaking awesome. Here we go. Oh, right up, baby, right up. That's a quick one, quick one. It is warm out. We're in neutral here. Let off the clutch. Get your seatbelt on.
Whoa, you the last guy in this? I can't believe you were the last guy in this.
I feel like looking at us, you would think I definitely am chunkier than you.
Okay, I'm good to go.
All right, Rich is gonna take he's got the keys here and he's driving.
I am so excited about this.
Are you ready?
You know, I've driven your ZR1.
Okay.
I drove the C8.
Yep.
I've driven, you know, obviously I've got C7.
Yep.
Driven a bunch of different cars over the years. I am so excited about driving this.
More excited about
driving this than probably any car I've ever driven in. Look at this key. We're so used to keys these days.
Nice fobs.
Yeah, where's
old school.
Where's the fob to start it? Where's the cold start?
All right, buddy.
Oh, baby.
Oh, cranking her up.
Awesome.
You stalled it.
Oh, no, I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
Too much movement.
I guess.
Too much movement. There she goes. There she goes.
Nice.
Now, this is actually a Hurst shifter, so you don't have to lift this stuff up to go in reverse. Yeah.
Oh, really?
If you just push it over, like you'll find it.
Yeah, because I really was thinking I had to do that.
So did I.
Actually, the actually new Alfa Romeos and a lot of other cars still have this same kind of a
yeah, they got like a little
where you got a little thing to push up, or you got to do something like that to get it to go.
I got the camera running. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. It's a beautiful day. Number one, beautiful day. We are. I can't believe we're doing this. Rich is driving it. We're gonna have a blast.
This is awesome. This is unbelievable.
Rich is over here laughing, loving it.
Hysterical. Driving this car is just taking me back. This is so old school muscle car. I love it. It is fantastic. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the opportunity to drive this thing.
Of course.
This is like history.
Well, you got to think. So you were 10 when this car came out.
Yes,
10 years old.
Yep. And I remember looking at them and thinking, "Wow, that is a sharp car." And here we are, you know, 50 some years later.
58 years later.
Yeah, and it is still a sharp car,
and it's still driving.
And it drives awesome. Are you kidding? I love the feel of this car.
Sounds good too. It sounds real good.
It really does.
Sounds good.
Oh man, ear to ear, baby.
Oh my
Smiles.
God. Oh yeah.
Baby, yeah.
It's fast. I'm telling you.
Floor on the floor. I love it. Yeah, baby. Woo, woo.
Grabbing gears. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. That was a dream come true to drive a 63 split window. I mean, I am like on cloud 9 right now.
Okay, so when are you gonna get yours?
I need one. It's going to be Riverside Red.
Let's cruise. I'm ready. Let's cruise. Going to be Riverside
Red. I got to do it. I got to get one, and we got to do it.
I'm ready, buddy.
But honestly, I mean, this car is just so unbelievably fun. I mean, it's so different. It's old school muscle car.
Oh yeah.
Love it. That was 100% off the charts. But you know, I wanted to say something to the Street Speed Nation.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay,
Rich has a message.
Nation. Yes, I do. I have something I want to say.
Okay.
You know, I've read a lot of the comments and things that you guys talk about every once in a while.
And everyone loves you.
And you know what? I just want to say thank you. You guys are awesome. The comments just crack me up, and I just laugh at it. And I think it's funny as all get out.
I'll tell you what, if I croak tomorrow, you just take right over. No one's gonna care at all.
Don't croak, okay? Let's just get this straight. Don't do that. But what I was gonna say is that, you know, I'd hang out with you guys any day. You guys are awesome, and it's just so much fun just every once in a while being on the channel. Mike, thanks for the opportunity to drive this.
Thanks for being the best neighbor ever.
So anyhow, I just wanted to clear that up. And the other thing I wanted to clear up, just so you're aware of this,
okay,
is the deal that I had to move is kind of in limbo.
Okay.
And so that may not go through. So
I wouldn't complain if you didn't move.
So right now it's like not completely on the table, and so I'm staying right where I am for a long time. So I'm sure some people will be happy about that. Some people will think, oh no, but you know, most of the time we have so much fun. It's awesome, and you're a great neighbor.
I can't lose the best neighbor ever. I can't lose you.
I'm not going anywhere for quite a while at this point, so we're good.
I hope you guys are excited for the Raptor. I know I am. The fun part has yet to begin. We are going to do some pretty epic off-roading in that thing, and that's where really she's gonna be in her element. But if you did enjoy this upload, give it a big old thumbs up. Take care and have a great night, guys. We'll see you in the next one. I gotta get a little antenna though. I hate that already.
Yeah.
I'll fix that. Oh my God. Well, there you have it. Ford Raptor.